All right. Hello. How is everyone doing tonight? We have Stefan and Michael Superbacher. Stefan won big last time in the poll game. That was pretty crazy, man. So, we have basically the same-ish things going again. Let's go over them. Bribery? Huh? We have the Edge of Eternities battle. There are 5 slots. It is $100 per slot. There are 2 packs per slot. In the last the last slot, the high value card gets 2 packs. The low value card gets 1 pack. So 40% chance of winning extra packs from that, which is kind of crazy. We have the pull game, which we'll go through in a minute when we look at the card in the middle. There's a lot of cards there that are... I don't think bribery's in here. Let me see. No. No, sir. The big hit tonight in the poll game, aside from a corner of the giant Mox, is this Chrome Mox special guest foil. This is like $130, $140 card. So that is in the poll game, $15, and you get a shot at this. What is on the left of the screen, the anime that is playing over there, that is Akira. And you know what's crazy? Who can do this? Who can watch it on their stream over here, right? And who can also open a pack? Who else? Who else is prepared to do that? Just saying. Okay? Then we got the wheel, guys. Let's just go over what's on the wheel. It is $20 a spin. It's a lot of Final Fantasy play. Okay. So, one thing I'm changing. I think so. Yeah, I have donate in there. What I'm gonna do. Hey Jeff, how you doing? I'm gonna take one of these. Actually, I'll do it right. I'll skip a spot and do it here, okay? And this spot is going to become cumulative. It's going to be English Final Fantasy play packs, and for every 5 times the wheel is spun, I may change that number depending on how it goes. We'll see. I'm going to add another pack. So it's going to be cumulative till somebody hits it, you know. And if it keeps going into other sets, I'm going to have to add on top of, I guess, Final Fantasy. And it'll be a crazy, like, there'll be like a little book written here in this slot. Anyway, so that's what this is going to be. And... you know, I don't have a freaking paper towel right now. I'll grab one when the time comes. Or I'm just going to go like this. And I'll keep track up in the corner for now so that we know. Yeah, Twiddler. Exactly. There you go. But it's going to be a cumulative slot on the wheel. So I figure that's a good way to do this as well. Okay. Oh, Twiddler. Yes, indeed. Jeff. All right. Good to see you guys. So, wheel. $20 a spin for Ether pre-release kit Edge of Eternities Collector Edition. 2 times Edge of Eternities Collector Edition. Edge of Eternities Collector Edition Magic T-shirt. Although if you are medium or large, I'm sorry, I only have XL and 2XL left. we can work it out otherwise. There's a lot of play packs, Japanese and English. And if you do the $5 extra, the choose your fate spin, over there I have, I'll get it. I probably should have did this beforehand. But, yeah, so... if you hit that slot and you did the wheel for the 5 extra, you pick an envelope. There are 5. You choose a number. You pick one, right? And then it's, you know, your size. You got to tell me your size. And there's good prizes, okay? The top prize being this BGS 9 Force of Will, and then the other prize being 10 Final Fantasy play packs. There's 5 prizes, so along those lines and caliber. All right, so that's the wheel. And tonight's pull game is pretty loaded, actually. The top hit being, I don't know, hold on, let me whip it out again. This Chrome Mox foil from special guests from AetherDrift. Something else we needed. No, I only have XL plus, so that's good. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look at what the cards are here in the pull game, and then we will move along. I have another collection from this weekend to look through, and then I got some packs to open. Like I said, I got this to open while we're watching it. Who else is gonna have that? That's pretty good, right? All right. So let's take the top-down view. 1 second, guys. We have to do that. And I got my new one in. I'm so happy. It's like, you know, it's not all weak and wobbly like the other one. So, yes, very happy. I can finally operate appropriately, you know? I mean, yeah, this one bounces too, but like compared to that other one, this one is like powerful. Okay, let's just get some light up in here. I'm trying to fix everything. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Alright, let's get some light up in here, and then we're going to take a look at these cards, and then we're going to do some flea market looking through stuff. Let's lower that. Alright, thanks for coming tonight, guys, to my Monday night live stream fun times. Here we go. This is in the pull game. We have a Force of Will. You know, there's packs, like Final Fantasy play packs, Thought Lash, more Final Fantasy play packs, Morality Shift, you have Chrome Mox, you got Dwarven Warriors from Beta, Cursed Totem, Japanese Final Fantasy play, freaking Zombie Token, Christopher Rush, Fedo Alchemist, Final Fantasy play pack English, Arabian Nights Gasman Ogre, very off-centered but very minty. I opened this guy myself. Helm of Possession play pack, Conversion Unlimited, Jump Beta, Weatherlight Booster, Phyrexian Devourer play pack, Brainstorm, Mishra's Factory. Oh, this. Where is it? What did I do with it? It's here somewhere, guys. Here it is. Demo game. That's this. Portal Second Age demo game. Yeah. So this is for, like, I don't know, instant playing out of Portal. So that's what that is. Demo game. That's kind of cool. Ensnaring Bridge. Foil. Play pack. Play pack. Play pack. Play pack. Oof, that would have been a rough 4 pulls if I did them in a row like that. Beta Fog. Beat up, though. Beat up. Gremlin token. Seismic Assault. We got Heuristic Study. Howling Mine. Play pack. Play pack. This Legends. This is like well, this is the worst card in here. It's just a filler. Legends card. Mind Twist. Illusions of Grandeur. And Donate. So, you know, a lot of decent stuff in there, but there's like this stack right here is definitely the hits, and I gotta find the card for it because I can't have this in there because it's got square corners. So I had written on one that said Lotus. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Hey, I'm sorry. That's the Lotus puzzle piece. Okay. But, yeah. That's what this is. This is like a freaking $70 piece of a giant black Lotus from the Ultra Pro sleeves. We got the Weatherlight pack. So, yeah. A lot of good stuff in here tonight. Let me know, if you're trying to get in on this with that Chrome Mox. I went for a higher high end instead of sprinkling in a little bit more value. I'm like, you know what? Let me add in a card that's, I think, twice as much as what we had in last time. So that's what's going on here. All right. So that is the pull game. Let me know if you want in. We will discuss from there. Okay. Right now I'm gonna put this stuff away and I'm gonna record opening some stuff like that Akira pack. I'm gonna go through my flea market cards from this weekend, and you guys can decide what you want to do in terms of games or anything like that. Alright, how is everybody doing tonight? It's good to see you. What you got going on this fine Monday? I had a hell of a day, and it's we're in a rush right now to get this place open. It is kind of crazy how fast they want to go, but you know, that's it's their place. My duty is to try and make that happen as best as I can. So yeah, I was in the city making that happen today. Alright. That can be put aside for now. And I'm still going to shuffle. I mean, you know what? I'll shuffle just so everybody sees me shuffle everything. At least once, you know? So... who's here? Crawfish Cigarette, what up? Twiddler, Stefan, Jeff. I think whatever. Still gonna shuffle more and more, right? Alright. So... I can't believe that it's almost fall already. I was looking outside and I saw leaves falling. I'm like, oh my god. Pretty ridiculous. Hey, there he is. There he is. I see you, Paul. I see you, Paul. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Hey, Paul!
Alright, there you go. There you go, Paul. Alright, let's give myself some room. Because this box is big, guys. This box is big. It's not necessarily good. We'll see. I barely looked through it. I have to put this stuff out of the way. Because I am going to record this. Yes. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you here. Okay. 1 second. Ugh. Wow. This is an awkward. Okay. So it's long and heavy. Okay. So let's spin it around. Ugh. Yeah, it was a gorgeous day. It really was. Alright, whatever. Let me try to do this. Sorry while I adjust everything, guys. Gotta get it right for the video. And let's do this. Alright, microphone adjusted. Yeah, there's something nasty on there, huh? Okay, here we go. With the video. You can hear me good? Give me a thumbs up. Let me just take a sip of water and make sure we get a thumbs up before we start going. One of my patrons, I felt bad for him. He's like, man, I was at the flea market today down here and it just isn't like what you have. And I'm like, you know, I'm thinking to myself, that kind of sucks. Everybody should have a good flea market to walk through. I mean, you can't always find magic cards, but you know, you should have a good flea market to walk through. All right, the levels say I'm good. I'm gonna start recording. Here we are back from the flea market, and we have this big box. One of my regular vendors had it for me. He brought it because I asked for it. He had never had magic before until I asked for it, meaning he had connections and or some sort of way. I was looking through it on the live stream. I went through a little bit, like maybe a third. There's not much of value, but there's a couple of cards. So yeah, it looks like player stuff though, because there's play sets. The dead hamster in that case, right? Right, for real. There's some rough cards from the flea market. I'm sorry for the recording people. I'm live as well, so I'm gonna be talking to the audience that's here for the live recording. But yeah, so this was $40. I looked at a third of it. I'm like, whatever, $40 is enough to risk. If it's, you know, no good, it's no good. It's $40, whatever. Not the end of the world, right? So that's what this cost. We'll see what we got in here. There was 2 bags. Let me show you. Okay. And it was like this at the end, and this is the one. We opened both, but I put one back without the bag in. So I'm going to put this down on the ground though, because this takes up way too much space in my working and filming area. So we're going to go through this piece by piece, okay? What a big ass case. Let me put it down. Hold on. Pausing. Alright. Scheiße. That is heavy. That is heavy at a weird angle. Alright, I'm gonna start recording. I started to pull it out, but I realized I should be recording even just pulling it out. I know it's boring. Wait. I should mute the anime in the background because there'll be some crazy sounds coming from it. I got a foil. I know I saw that foil, but it is condition. Hit the like, people. Forgive me while I reach over and grab Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards. Alright, let's start in on a few. You know what? Let's get some more stacks. More stacks. Looks like there could be some gems in there for sure. Yeah, I mean, I saw a couple of cards that justified spending a few beans, you know? So, nothing too crazy. Don't get me wrong. Nothing crazy. Alright, so let's just start in. I'm going to do upside down. People got mad at me last time for doing upside down. They're like, good for you, you know the cards. You shouldn't do upside down. It's not good video or whatever, but it's like, you know, I can't slow it down too much. Otherwise it'll last forever. It'll last forever. These cards are beat up, guys, so, you know, keep that in mind. Hey, the golden bear. Isn't that a few beans? But this is like beat. Oh, and there were these random like magic promos in here, which is kind of, you know, you don't see that too often. Explore. Wall of wood. I mean, it's wall of wood, but it's a magic promo. Okay, let's make some room here. Get more comfortable into the view here. There's even like fallen empires here, you know. Monstrosity. Wow, look at this child of the night. Now that is damaged. I'm gonna chuck that. So, and people were also, another complaint I got was that I was throwing away cards. So I don't throw away cards that I don't want or I don't like. It's that they were freaking gross, those cards. The Seething Path Blazer. I don't know if that's a couple beans. I don't think so. But anyway, those cards were absolutely filthy and messed up. So yeah. Oh, Volrath Shapeshifter. That's a reserve list card right there. I do believe, if I am not mistaken. Oh, we have a checklist. Talk about not worth anything. I mean, yeah, not worth anything. I was going to try and justify it, but no. Not worth anything. I mean, not even to players, you know? Like I was going to say, Magic cards can always be played, but no, not those. So hopefully, based on what we have seen, that we will find some more decent cards. Nothing... I'm not expecting any freaking dual lands in here, guys, you know? But, like... Hey, it would be nice to see some $20 cards. Oh my gosh, Armadillo Cloak. Beat up. Scatter the Seed. Uh-huh. So, yeah, this is definitely, like, I don't know, maybe a Pauper Cube or something. But there's a lot of sets of 4 of cards in parts of it, and it's organized by color. You don't really do that unless you had a reason to, meaning unless you were going to try and find cards to play with, I guess, right? What do you guys think? Let me know. Both. Let me know both. The people who are watching on the live stream, let me know. And people who are watching as a video, let me know in the comments. Let me know both. It's not at all a weird statement. Shh. Imagine I find a cradle or something out of nowhere. That would be so sick. But that is not going to happen with this lot. Okay? I'm just telling you now. It doesn't feel like that type of lot. Even though there's revised and 99 starter 99 type of stuff, I don't think that there's going to be anything of any caliber like that. And if it is, I won't know what to say, but you'll hear it here first. Hey, there you go. Unlimited. Is that? It's got the border. I don't know. We'll look at it later. For now, we put it aside for when it's time instead of spending in a minute. Goblin artillery. Ogre. Nothing too crazy. But see the fact that there's Ice Age, right? Like, you're telling me you wouldn't get this if someone was selling it and then they're just like, I don't know, $40. Like, does that seem like a bad deal with what you've seen? I don't know. To me, it seemed like a deal. Because also, you got to remember this, right? I'm trying to walk around the flea market. And so, if I'm standing there going through every single card, I'm not getting my chance to see the rest of the flea market before competition shows up. And you better believe there is competition. So, just saying, like, yeah. So I was like, you know what, $40, let's do it. Put it away, thank you. Sign in blood, isn't that like 50 cents? Tarfire. Demolish, artillery. See, there's like those demolishes. It's red and they're all together. It speaks of a player. Dirtwater Wraith. But see, also it's like this, right? You see Mirage and you see Mercadian Masks here. And they're, commons and they're black. So where are the snuff outs, Where's stuff like that? Goblin Bushwhacker. That used to be something, right? A couple of dollars. Let's put that aside because they're in sleeves. Okay. Cremate. See? Like in a row. Why is it like that, Just saying. I think we got some players type of collection here. All right. I hope everybody is doing wonderful today. There you go. We got a rare Zealous Conscripts. Not worth anything. But hey, it is a rare. We will take it. Memoricide. That's a couple of beans, no? Nice. Tidal Bore, that's a good card. I got that in foil recently. I was happy when I pulled that. It's not too often that you get to pull a good, common, valuable, not just valuable, but like a good card. Shrivel foil. And it is beat up. Okay. I'm taking these out. You see, okay, let's try and get this going. You see that set symbol? That's like a dual deck or something. So yeah, I'm pulling that out. Remember to hit the like while you are here, guys. Let's just try to get this thing going. Yeah, see, that was just a set of 4 play set of one of these Kamigawa cards. And look, I know that there's cards that are valuable in there, and I'm not skipping over them. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at the name of the cards. Trust me, I'll point out anything that is worthwhile. Otherwise, it's really just a lot of bulk here. Oh, look at that. Ashes to Ashes, maybe? Alright. Senare alla Senare. So, I think so. Alright. Let's find some good cards, guys. Here you go. Cursed Monstrosity. That is some mole rat. Who here plays Fallout? And I'm talking about playing Fallout from back in the day. Wrathy Assassin. Not having picked it up now that there's a series. Like, hey, again, the Shapeshifter. Not that there's like now there's Power Taint. Not just now that there's a series. And I'm worried about Fallout. I think it's gonna start to reflect the show versus the show reflecting the game, you know? So Paul is a long-term Fallout player. Good for you, sir. Good for you. It is quite the game to get involved in. Like, including the first one. I played the first one when it came out. Okay, no, I'm lying. I played the first one before 2, but when 2 came out, my friend got it for me as a burned disc. Burned discs when it was like a crazy thing to have a burned disc. Can you imagine? Oh boy. Prodigal Pyromancer. Dragon Whelp. Who loves that card? I used to play with yeah, boy, Fallout Tactics. What a good game. Foil, Knight of the Reliquary. What is this from? Which dual deck or whatever, you know? Fleshgrafter, Duress, Evolving Wilds, Rats of Wrath, Kuldotha Forgemaster, Volley of Boulders, Zathrid Demon, Destructive Force, and these cards are played. What's up, Michael Superbacker? Tyrant of Discord. Soul's Attendant. And like these were played Soul Warden on, I don't know, like outdoors, because some of this has like grit in between it. It's not wonderful. Bone Shredder, but that's from, like I said, one of these dual decks. Like, these are almost worth chucking those lands. Armored Ascension, Soul's Attendant, Bajuka Brigade. Alright. Passive Disentomb. Lightning Bolt. Alright. And then we're gonna, after we look through this pile as well, we're gonna clean up and then start in on another chunk, you know? There you go. All Might. I am here. Who watches that? My Hero Academia. Good show. Alright, guys. Who is interested in getting in? This is a lot of Ikoria. Who is interested in getting in our games tonight? We got some pretty cool stuff like the pool game and the wheel. Otherwise, we're just going to record. Oh, Pyretic Ritual. There you go. Oh, did I miss one? I probably did. Nope, I didn't. But I will be looking. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Boy, there's some rough cards. Diabolic Tutor in this lot today. Seething Song from a dual deck or something. That's a couple of bucks. Nice. Alright. Miscalculation. Scent of Rhine. Okay. Civic Wayfinder. Hey, Baba. Bob. How you doing? Good to see you. We're just sorting some cards that I got at the flea market this weekend. Seeing what's in them. Before we do any wheel spinning or pull a game. We got a diesel prize for a Chrome Mox Special Guests foil from AetherDrift. Okay. That was a bunch of Ikoria commons that I skipped over. Hold up. Pausing the video to do a little maintenance. Okay, let's put some of these cards away, guys. Bob, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm not so averse to seeing other cards nowadays randomly in collections because of those crazy Pokemon cards that we got recently. I can't believe 15 bucks. And it was just sitting there as I was like on my way out too. Like people had walked by, had seen it. I just think that nobody bothered to look at them, which is kind of crazy, you know? Considering it's Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like it's freaking Pokemon, guys. Like what were people thinking? I don't know. Alright, back in. Garbage. And start the recording again. Recording back on while we adjust everything. Oh, this is pretty. It's not great. Oh, okay, pile. And messed up card on top of a pile. Alright, and then we'll just take this little segment here. Okay. Doing pretty well. Crazy how unexcited I am for Spider-Man. Thought for sure most my interested set of the year, but they're doing that on purpose, Bob. We'll see what happens, how it all shakes out. I don't know. I am withholding judgment. I want it to be good. I hope it's good, but I'm withholding judgment. They haven't released the set, man. I just don't know. It could go either way. If they don't change anything and there's nothing like new or interesting that they reveal, then I'm in your boat where I'm not excited about it. But we'll see. Like, that's gonna take them not doing anything and just making the Soulstone like full art the entire chase. That would just be weird. Oh, crawfish, huh? You're skipping Avatar. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to get any of that. So that will be interesting when that comes around, and I don't have any. I mean, we'll see what happens. Hey, we got some rares, guys. We got a Grip of Chaos, Task Mage Assembly, and then Lightning Reflexes, and back to nothing interesting. Believe me, I am reading all the people who don't like upside down sorting. The reason I sort is like this is because it's easy on my hands. This is and like I could look at the set symbol fast, and it just helps me organize. As my regulars can tell, I got a lot of crap recently. But you know what that means? Okay. I'm okay with that because that means that more people saw my video. People who are not used to how I sort, and you know, maybe more people who didn't have a problem with it will come back. I'm most interested in getting a Spider-Man gift bundle and pre-release kit for shelf candy. That's it. I agree with the gift bundle. It is pretty packaging. And that's part of what Magic is missing nowadays. Sappers and Scary. That's a buck. Is that prettiness, you know? Of the packaging, that is. It's just not as organized as it used to be. But those gift bundles, boy, I need to find me some. Those are nice looking. Hey, these full art wastes are a couple of bucks. Yeah, so I gotta figure out how to get some of those gift bundles. I don't know. It's pretty tough because it's what? Pit Scorpion from Legends. That's kind of crazy. Carrion Ants. Cosmic Heart. And those used to be rares. I'm not sure if they were rares when they were reprinted in Chronicles. Well, of course, crawfish look good on a shelf. That's part of how I collect Magic cards. In case, look how many Night Terrors. In case you didn't know, that's kind of how I roll with Magic. I like the display that they make on a shelf. Hey, thank you very much, Paul. Let me write that down. All right, cool. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it, man. Getting in on the pulls. I wish you luck. I hope you pull something good. You've had some good luck with me recently. Hopefully, it will continue. You know, it's tough to get in the beginning. It really is. I understand. But those guys, I really appreciate what they do by jumping in. Well, thank you, Crawfish. I definitely, this was one of the reasons I got this lead-in myrrh. It's a $15 foil. Yes, thank you, Crawfish. Yep, this too, proxies. There you go. I put a lot of time and effort into my Magic display, so I appreciate that. It is cool to sit amongst this, and like, you know, that's how I'm doing all my Magic stuff. Wow, just ads. That's rough. There's a couple of blisters recently that, you know, they came by at a time where I'm just I mean, I'm always buying blisters, but there's a matter of how much I'm buying them for. Sometimes I'll pay a premium, but sometimes I won't be paying well, okay. Sometimes I'm always paying a premium. But it's a matter of how much of a premium I'm willing to pay at certain times. Certain sets, it's like, you know, oh, and at certain times I'm willing to pay twice, 3 times what a pack is normally worth. Sometimes I'm just not, you know. That's all. And I haven't been recently because I got a lot of other stuff I'm picking up and, you know, checking out. Oy, look at that. Garbage. Only when it's beat up or dirty beyond saving am I chucking it, guys. Don't worry. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we're going to play again. I'm thinking about heading to my LGS next month. Oh, yeah? Bro, good luck. I hope you find some games that make you want to keep playing. I will play again. I don't know when. It's going to take some time. Maybe when the kids are a little bit older, you know? Yeah, I could play with them. But, yeah, that's what needs to be. I need a little bit more time. For time, I have none. And whatever time I have, I am definitely spending it with the babies, you know? So, let's see that, what is it, Soul Cage, maybe? In Champions of Kamigawa. Is that what it is? Soul Cage? Oh no, Ghostly Prison. That's the card that you're looking for in Champions of Kamigawa, common or uncommons. There's only a couple of cards in every set, common or uncommons, that you're really looking for. So, bottle gnomes. So it doesn't take, you know, spend your time studying and you can sort upside down too. And then you won't have to complain. What they do with some of those cards? I know, Bob. I played as well with my cards, and they were never in this condition. Mine were all in sleeves, and this was at the time of revised. Okay, my mom taught me about condition when it came to coins, and you know, it was just part of card collecting too. So I was always paying attention to condition. I even have my Nintendo Powers from, you know, 1991, 1990 in excellent condition because I took care of them throughout my childhood, and then I kept them in good condition. You know? Won't have to worry about sorting soon, hopefully. Gonna get that machine soon. Yes, Twiddler is talking about the card mill. I did the Kickstarter as well, in hopes that it will sort my cards without problem while I'm doing other things. Like, I could just load it and go. And it can just do the hour, 300 cards, you know, whatever it is. I'll come back, and then I'll come back again. I'll reload it and do some more sorting. So that's my hope with the card mill, is that it'll do it for me. I mean, I'm not asking for it to be fully automated. I know there's gonna be some level of babysitting, but I'm hoping that it's less and not more. So we will see. So this, at the end of this pile, that's halfway through the box. Hopefully we can find a few more hits that, you know, I want to be able to make my money out of this. I mean, there's a few cards, but the problem is, like, I would have made my money already except for the condition. This is pretty rough condition, guys. You know, so. Okay, gonna pause it and clean up. Okay. Woo. It's been a long day, guys. I've been up. I drove 5 hours today. I had to drive to the city. I saw a vendor, and he gave me a huge pile of pre-rolls and samples. It's pretty ridiculous. Like, I swear, if that was retail, that had to have been like $700 or like $500 to $700 worth of retail ganja. Okay. Recording again. Let's pull out some more cards to look through. Hold on. Hold on. It's way down there. Yeah, so Twiz, I really hope that that card mill does a decent job. Wow. A lot of cards here. Okay, there's a picture here, but I'm not going to show it. It's just like of a person. I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely not who sold me the cards, so. This is some piles. Into the core. Let's get that out of here. Alright. I shouldn't have taken it all out at once. Alright, there's a couple of beat up cards in the bottom, like 5, that there's nothing good in there. So I'm going to leave it there. You don't need to know what it is. We got the Dark Radiant Essence from Mirage. Is that a rare? I don't know. Maybe. Hey, we got foils. Like the most beat up foils you will ever see. Hey, Paul, thanks for jumping in the poll game. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. Krark Clan Grunt. That is not the Krark Clan we are looking for. Krark Clan Shaman. Not Pith Drillers either. 1,000,000 Pith Drillers. How many Pith Drillers? Trollhorn Cameo. The Stealth Suit. Alright, come on. I like artifacts. You can usually find some good value in artifacts. It's like somebody took these cards and threw them in a box and then just like shook the box around or something. Bob says, I want to start trimming down some of my sealed. I'll probably start liquidating a bunch of sealed commander decks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of commander decks for holding as sealed. Just because, like, there's no attachment to that type of stuff for me. Like, precons. I never really bought them. I was never really into them, so... I mean, I can understand why some people are into them, though. You know, like, it's just not my deal. Alright, come on. Let's see some Doomblade. Wow, this is really pretty rough, huh? What do you think? If you'd seen this much, would you have bought it now? There's speaking of commander cards. Sengir Vampire from this like promo symbol. Gloom. Oh, that is old and good to see. Okay, come on. Give me, you know, there's so many cards that could pop out right now in blue of value that we're just not seeing, that it's like somebody had to have combed through this. What up for keeps? I like the commander decks, but just too bulky for storage. Yep, I could see that too. Clark Clan Grunt. Where's the shaman? It is good. It is good. Come on. Let's see some action here. This has been long stretches of boring with this buy, you know? Like, let me put this down. Okay, but we're churning through it at least. These promos, Worm's Tooth, nothing good, but it's promos. I put that type of stuff aside. I'll figure out its disposition at a later date. Same thing with those. Those are from like precons. Even beat up if you have a full precon or even a partial. It's a couple of beans. That's one of those promo cards, even though it's not worth anything. Okay. Blood Tithe, Bonesaw, Lava Axe. Chronicles Buyouts, Bob. I know you're joking. Don't give anybody any bad ideas, though. That is not a good idea. Just had my third surgery on this foot. Looking like I'll start doing some more on the channel in the next week or so. Damn, bro. Take care, Twiddler. Good night. Is it really? Damn, it is getting late. Okay. We'll get through this, guys. I usually like to end around 10. I'm so old. That's funny, though. Okay. Nothing. Wow, this is like one of the most beat up lands. Beat up, guys. I mean, this isn't a bad lot of cards. It's just, it's not in great shape. If it was in better shape, I'd be happier with that. There's a lot of lands, I'll tell you what. Lands, man. when you're looking through something like this and there's a lot of lands, it's like sometimes it can be a relief because it's like you're getting past a lot of stuff really fast, and it's like you just want to get through it already because, I mean, what am I gonna find really? But like then that means that it's over and there wasn't anything in there. Goblin Arsonist, is that worth anything anymore? Runeclaw Bear. Freaking Paul. Yes, yes, yes. Freaking. I know, Paul. I know you're older. Yeah, so I gotta look slower through certain sets and certain colors. Because, like, blue, there's a lot more valuable cards in blue. Everybody knows this. Hey, we got the Horn of Ramos randomly all beat up. Elvish Visionary. There was a time when that was a few beans. Explore. Patron of the Wild. Parallax Flux. Power Sink, Air Bladder. Lava Axes. Anybody ever use Lava Axes? Unless you're cheating it into play. It just seems like a lot of mana to cost. I never mess with it because of that. But I guess if you have other ways of doing things, that's going to be a decent card of direct damage. Oh, look at this. Italian, Sucata, Assassin, Asino di Sucata. More of those promos that aren't worth anything, or those dual decks not worth anything individually, but together. In sealed. Okay, see, that's why, Bob. I didn't play sealed. I always played, it showed up on my deck. But I didn't play a lot of, like, Friday Night Magic. It was more... I was a younger kid, so couldn't really just be out, like, at the store at 11 years old at, midnight. Parents wouldn't let that happen, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Theros, Battle for Zendikar. Some newer stuff in here, which we don't generally like to see. Okay. We got some Lorwyn lands, which can be worth a couple of dollars. But, mostly not. Walking Atlas used to be a buck or two. Okay, let's put this down. Yeah, I guess so, Bob. People would pass and could easily get 3 in a draft, then a few shocks, shock troops. Yep. I get that. Venser's Sliver. Pith Driller, some more of them. So many Pith Drillers. Okay, so I see Pith Drillers like that, right? And it's like, that's from New Phyrexia. So where are like, the other valuable New Phyrexia hits? You know what I mean? Just saying, if it was evenly dispersed. there'd be some value from new Phyrexia in there as well. But yeah, look, I still would have bought this even if I had to stand there and look through it. I would have probably thrown 20 out of it at it instead of 40, but what are you gonna do, right? Mystic Veil. I don't think that is reserve list. Ray of Command. Yeah, there's like none of the cards you would expect to see of value in here. Elvish Visionary. But you better believe I'm going to look through all of them. I can't not. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of sense of curiosity would I have if I could buy this type of thing and then just be like, eh. Carrion Rats and a bunch of lands. Shimmering Grotto, more lands. A lot of lands, guys. I didn't see this many lands or checklists when I was looking through it. I guess I skipped those chunks, huh? It's all good. Like I said, this person saved it for me. I probably would have bought it no matter what. Just a matter of how much. And, like, I don't think he was going much lower than 40 for this, which is, you know, some people value, okay, we got a rare Golden Wish from Judgment. Some people value bulk a little too much. And that's fine, you know, but I'm not going to be the one to explain it again and again and again. I've explained it many times about how, I agree, Bob, with Sigil of Sleep. Like, I would have expected to see that too. Rejuvenation Chamber. Okay. Yeah, these cards definitely beat up, I'll tell you that much. The Dark, Sunken City, beat up beyond recovery. Rave Erasure. Yeah, so, you know, when you start to go through it like that, Bob, and you see certain sets where there's certain valuable cards and there's just none of them there, you know it's been picked through. Okay, this I saw for Ancient Dens, which is good, but, you know, that doesn't save the whole thing. Creeping Renaissance. So this is when mystery boxes fail, you know. It happens more often than they do good. So, but I still like it. I like the mystery search. I like it when I can get it cheap enough that if it's a good one, you do good. If it's not, whatever, it's not that bad, you know. So that's exactly what this kind of landed in the purvey of, I guess. Yeah, but all it takes is for like a few cards to have a playset where, you know, it wasn't expensive back then, but it became expensive to make this type of thing worth it. It's just a matter of when did it get searched. And if it's like Bob said, there's no Sigil of Sleeps, That's a recent spike. So that speaks of recent filtering. Yeah, like this is all lands right here. Just gotta make sure, you know, it sits in lands. Commons like from Mirrodin, the artifact lands, things like that. You gotta check them. So, okay. So here's something funny. Did you guys see in the news that what's his name? Daryl from Walking Dead. His son got arrested for some whatever. That's not the issue. That's not what I'm trying to talk about. I'm not trying to spread his dirty laundry. What I am going to talk about is his freaking name. His dad named him Mingus Redis. Mingus. Man. That took some thoughts to name him Mingus, you know? So, I don't know about that action. Wow. There's a lot of nothing in this. Yeah, well, so I got the cards that I got out of it. There's nothing crazy in here. I'm not going to say that there's going to be anything else at this point. I have one more pile to go through, but I can't see there being any real hits just from the amount of not hits that we have, you know? It's just too much. Mingus Dingus Redis. Imagine. That's funny, Bob. But I mean, why would you do that to a kid? This doesn't seem right. Good sets, just not any of the goods from the sets, you know? And then Paul, we're gonna do your polls. If anybody else is interested in the poll game, tonight the prize is freaking Chrome Mox. Special guests. But we will handle that after this. We are almost done, guys. Almost done. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to... Hey, there you go, from the Slivers deck. I don't know if I'm going to do the summary in the video of how much those cards are value-wise, because honestly, it's not a ton of value. There's a couple of bucks here and there, but it'll just be more of a pain in the ass than anything. Maybe I will. Kind of got to, right? Alright, come on. Let's see something. Anything interesting. No calling of the week, lotus petal, crop rotation, snap. I agree, Bob. But there's always more to filter. It's just I think that they filtered for condition too. So yeah, when that happens, it's gonna be rough. I've seen it before. I mean, like I said, even from Mirrodin, we had red commons, but we didn't have Clark Clan Shaman. You know, like, where's that at? That's a few beans. And Goblin Arsonist, if I'm not mistaken, somebody new went through this. Like, somebody looking for current cards that are valuable. I don't know. We'll see. In the end, we'll go over everything. Okay, but I think we're done here. Oh, look at all those ads. And lands. Alright, this is the last handful. Thanks for sticking through it with me, guys. I know it's a lot of, today it was not great. I'm not sure if I'm even going to keep all the sorting. I might just speed through it in the video, you know? Okay, so let's put these cards away and then look at the summary of what I have over here. Okay. A lot of the cards that I put aside aren't worth anything. The reason I put them aside is because they're oddball stuff, and I generally put those together and sell them or deal with them as lots. Like this. See this? This is a promo. Can you see that set symbol? There's a lot of cards like that. And this is a deck, a pre-con. Like this is just pre-con stuff. Creeping Renaissance, that's a rare. I got the Ancient Dens I kept because, you know, they're a couple of bucks. There's 4 of them. Golden Wish, rare. Elvish Visionary is just a promo. Preordain is like a buck or two. Precon. Foil Bog Tatters. Precon. Promo Explorer. Promo Horn of Ramos. Promo Precon, promo, precon, promo. Rare promo, but not a good card. Commander. Precon, foil. Precon, the dark. Precon, promo. Foil. Legends. Wastes. Sappers and Skelly. Scary, not Skelly. Taskmage Assembly. Grip of Chaos. Giant Spider, just because it's from Portal. Promo. Seething Song. Diabolic Tutor. Pyretic Ritual. Lightning Bolt. Soul's Attendant. Precon. Promo. Soul Warden, Soul's Attendant, Tyrant of Discord, Rare, Destructive Force, Zathrid Demon, Volley of Boulders, Precon, Kuldotha Forge Master, Knight of the Reliquary Foil from a Precon, Nimana Sellsword, Volrath Shapeshifter, Reserve List, Wrathy Assassin, Curse Monstrosity, Ashes to Ashes, Italian I think, Sign in Blood, Shrivel, Memoricide, Zealous Conscripts, Sign in Blood, Unlimited, Galvanic Blast, another Reserve List Volrath Shapeshifter, Promo, Explore, Promo, Portal, Golden Bears, a few beans, but it is beat, and another Precon. So there you have it. And everybody in the live stream, stick around. This is the wrap up for the video. Everybody watching on the video, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for coming by. Check out my Patreon for a lot of cool things. Like old school box breaks. We're going to be breaking Mercadian Mass soon. Otherwise, there's going to be discounts and whatnot associated with my box breaks. Not my box breaks, my rip and ship stuff on Monday nights. Come by for that at 8:30. Yes, take care. Have a lovely day. I'll catch you soon. Peace. All right, we got the recording. Now, let's go here and boop. Let's lower the light so it's not in my face. Move that out of the way for the moment. Take a drink. All right. So who's in games? I know Paul said he's in for 3 pulls. There is some good stuff today. Just Paul? Nobody else? Let's put this away. All right. I'm just, I gotta check everything here. Paul, just message him. Alright, well, let's do Paul's cards now. I mean, look, if nobody wants to play games tonight, we don't have to. I can just, hang out for another couple minutes and be out. Okay, here we go. Let me fix everything. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm adjusting stuff on this other screen. Like, I'll show you. You'll know, like when I do this, right? You can see how the words are there on the side. I'm adjusting all that stuff. Like this. Boom. Like this. Boom. And like this. Alright, Paul, let's just put some cards in piles. Kind of like cutting it, but cutting it into a bunch of different piles. Okay. Paul's got 3 pulls from here. Let's do this. I'm just going to cut it 3 times, and wherever it lands, it lands. Okay. Paul, your first pull is a play pack. Final Fantasy. Pull number 1. Let's... Oh, there's the factory. Yep, no doubt, Paul. That's we'll discuss that afterwards. You're a patron, so shipping is a little bit different for you than what's over on the side of the screen. Like we interact regularly. It's getting late. I'm starting to mush my words. Okay. Good luck, Paul. And another Final Fantasy play pack, this time Japanese. Not good luck for 2 of them. Let's see if we can pull you something on the 3rd time around. However, there are worse cards in this pull game. There are a lot better cards, but there are worse as well. Good luck. Helm of Possession. Cool. Not one of the hits, though. The next one was a Cursed Totem. Oh. Sorry, Paul. Nothing big today. You didn't get lucky like that time with the wheel. But because you are here and you got in, I have my pull box for you. I'm going to give you 6 pulls because you braved it and nobody else did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Let's see what we got from the old pull box. Eye of Singularity. I don't know offhand. Oh, Lycanthrope. There's a reserve list. A lot of these are reserve lists. Royal Decree. Hey, a beat up Etherflux Reservoir. That was some decent money for a while. Conch Horn. That's pretty nice. And Demonic Consultation. That's nice. Hey, it's not that bad either. So the reasons I have that stuff in the pull box, right, is it's decent stuff. It's just, Card Kingdom wouldn't have given me what those cards deserved. You know what I mean? And look how off center this is. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Also, thanks for participating, Paul. I appreciate that. That's my thank you to you. Is the extra cards. Okay. Hold on. It's a good part of Akira, so might as well put it on in the background. It's when Kaneda is challenging Tetsuo. So, anybody else in on this? We got a couple more minutes. I was gonna open some of these packs, like this, like while we're watching it. You know, I thought that was kind of different. Let's see. I got a Frazetta pack. You know what? Let's open those now. Hold on. Okay. Oh, whoop. That's not what we wanted to do. And I'm going to record this as a flea market fail video. So that's how I'm gonna couch it, guys. Just so you know. Let's take my face off the screen. So which package did I get on the card mill? I got the 575 package. Here we are, everybody, back from the flea market, and today we didn't find anything good, so we're going to open up some packs. Look for prism cards. Let's find one of them prism cards. I love finding weird chase cards from all these random ass packs from the 90s. So there are definitely no prism cards in here. It's like loss of fidelity X-Men. Oh boy, what happened there? What is going on in these cards from the 90s? Alright. Look for special comic images, chromium cards of Valiant rookies. Alright. I don't see any special cards there. What? That's you know, freaking, it's where the gay club's at. I mean, like, okay. Alright. Valiant, huh? Paul says. Young blood from Image. Uh-oh. What is the rainbow candy through your eyeball? That looks like it hurts. Alright. Now let's move along to Frazetta. So we're chilling here at a live stream when I'm opening these, and we're watching the movie right now. So, you know, like I said before, who is prepared to watch the movie and open the cards on a live stream? I don't think too many people. So, yeah. Frazetta art. Butts. And all types of things on that. I might have to censor this one. Yeah. There you go. I mean, that's kind of great. There you go. Some of this art is pretty awesome. Yeah, man. There's not much to say about Frazetta art besides for just like looking at that stuff. All right, an Akira pack. Let's see if we can pull one of these metal cards or whatever that's the chase in here. Hey, they're not sticking together. That's a good sign. Just the fact that we're opening these is cool. Yes. Yeah. That's we're definitely missing out on cool stuff like in packs nowadays like this. This is different, you know? Definitely cool. I only wish I had more of these packs. I know that they're expensive, but I got these for cheap at the flea market. So, you know, kind of makes sense that we're opening them for a flea market video. Very cool. Yeah, I just wish I had more of these packs to open. I only have one left. Still cool. Thanks for coming by. Remember to like and subscribe. More flea market videos coming on the channel. A lot of cool stuff happening, like rip and ship streams on Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, check out my Patreon for old school box breaks. Like we're gonna break Mercadian Mass soon. Yep, if you're gonna buy any cards, recorded some videos. We did a couple of pulls. Nobody else is interested in doing anything else before I head on out of here, because otherwise I'm gonna wrap it up. It has been a long day. And I did my recording, so that was useful. Just chuck the packs over there. Chuck them. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm gesturing. Meanwhile, you're looking at my hands. Okay, let's fix this. And do this. Hold on. I'm almost there. There you go. Alright, so anybody else interested before I bounce in the poll game? We have good prizes in here today. I mean, this was right on the bottom. Chrome Mox, $140 card, $135 card, some crap like that. This special guests from AetherDrift. This is like the best card aside from the serialized Ether Spark, or you know, I guess the only other version you'd want is the first place foil of this, right? That freaking weird uber yellow version of things. All right, well, we're gonna call it here, and I'm going to replace those cards for the pool game for next week. I could always make it more expensive with bigger prizes, but I don't think anybody would be in on those games. I think $15 is kind of attainable, so that's why I have it set as is. Otherwise, look, guys, I know it's been a little slow recently, not just for me, but for other people too. So thanks for coming by. If you're new, remember to like and subscribe. Otherwise, check out my Patreon. We got cool things happening there as well. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely day. It's going to take me a minute to shut down. All right.